Hi everyone, this is your girl Ivory Hayes. Back here to do a collective reading for you. Today I'm going to do a Celtic cross pull for you guys, and we'll see where things go. I just was led to do this Celtic cross reading for you guys. So there's a message and or messages meant for some of you here. If you were led to this video, there's definitely a message and or messages for you. Um, we're going to pull some general energy. We're going to get the overall energy before we start. And also, I just wanted to wish you guys well. I hope everyone's doing good wherever you are. And I'm going to be sending you love and light your way, and especially to the ones who need it the most. I apologize about the clarity of the camera. However, I'm working on that. I'm pretty sure it's due to lighting. I'm going to go ahead and reset my deck. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to ask my guides and source to connect with me while I open myself up to your energy and connect with these cards to give you guys the messages that you're supposed to receive today. And also, I'm going to ask for your permission for me to tap into your energy so I can get the message and messages to the correct people that need them. If you guys want to drop your name, where you're from, a little bit about yourself, that would be great. That's one way for me to be able to connect with you energetically, no matter where you are. And this will almost be like a personal reading for you at some point. Not everything's going to resonate with you because, again, I'm reading for thousands, hundreds of thousands of people from all over the world. So just take what resonates with you. However, the more open you are to me, and the little bit of information that you can give me about yourself would be extremely helpful. So far here in Pennsylvania, where I'm from, it's been an extremely rainy day. It's actually been pretty nice. It's been almost 70 degrees. So I really have no complaints there because we're in November, and here in Pennsylvania, we're going to be looking at some extremely cold weather coming in pretty rapidly here for us. So we're going to be doing a lot of hibernating inside the house. All right, so I think we're all set there. One more deck, guys, and I will be doing some clarification. I do read reversals. However, I reset my decks, and however the cards fall, that's the way that I read them. I set them all, upright, and when they're meant to be in reverse, they will go ahead and do their thing as I'm shuffling. And that's how I've always read. So here we go, guys. Get your drinks, get comfortable. I'm having myself some ice cold infused water with cinnamon. So here we go. Gonna start off with the Celtic Cross, and since this is a general reading and I'm not reading for a specific group of people and or zodiac sign, I'm going to be using um, some general energy for the significant person. So the strongest energies that come through first will be um, what this reading is based upon. All right, so what is the general energy for our collective today for this Celtic Cross reading? Right off the bat, I have the Star card and also the Three of Cups. In this deck, I get two extra cards. One is the Three of Cups, and what is the other one? They're in black and white, but I usually keep them in the deck. Anyway, it might show up. I'm not going to waste your time. Oh, it's the Nine of Wands here. So the general energy here is the Star and the Three of Cups, and the Star is usually talking about opportunity, and the Three of Cups is talking about celebration. So right off the bat, um, for some of you, you're looking for opportunity, and you may have had a specific opportunity that has worked in your favor, where you're going to be celebrating. For some of you, you may have healed over a certain situation, and you're celebrating your success of moving forward. For some of you, um, you are in the energy of being hopeful, and that's definitely a reason to celebrate. And then for some of you also, your desires may be to get together with your friends, go out, be social, and celebrate your friendship. So we'll go ahead and go with that and see where the rest of this reading takes us. I need some room here for this Celtic Cross. Okay, what's happening? Whoa, okay. I was just asking what's happening around you at this moment. Let's see what we have. I may put them back in the deck. Okay, so, okay, there's four cards. However, we're going to use um, them in order here. So what's happening here is that recently someone has, we've got the Seven of Wands coming in here in reverse. So there may have been a lack of communication, and this is why um, the Star and the Three of Cups came up here, where there's going to be some sort of healing to reverse this lack of communication. And then what's grounding you is the Seven of Cups here, which is being very clear about where you want to go with this situation. And then we have the possibilities in the future here, which is the Six of Wands. Possibilities are that, you know, there may not be a reconciliation here. And then we have the immediate future here, which is the Ten of Swords, reverted Ten of Swords. So there will be healing involved, but this does not mean there will be reconciliation. However, things are becoming clearer for you, and you're realizing that, and so it's giving you the opportunity to heal here. What is the influences from the past? What are the influences for the past for my collective, please? So apparently something went down with someone very significant, or a group of people that were very significant. I'm getting a lot of emotion, a lot of fire, a lot of wind here, you know, not a lot of earth here. So whatever happened here was extremely painful, very confusing at some point, and someone had ego, a lot of ego. There was ego involved here. So what we're doing here is the influences from the past, and we're getting the Knight of Cups. So the influence of the past was, yes, um, you were ready to give your cup of love to someone. You're very open to this friendship, to this relationship, marriage, you know, perhaps maybe to a business that you're very inspired by, that was very near and dear to your heart. However, um, you were offering, you know, everything that you had into this relationship. So whatever happened here, this other energy basically inflicted a lot of confusion and a lot of pain, a lot of ego, and that created um, a lot of miscommunication, which led to no communication. So let's go on and see the opinions and actions of others. Let's see. Hold on. What we have here. The other one, two, 3, 4, 5. The possible future here is, okay, let's see what we have here. Possible future is, you know, basically the ending of this cycle. Like again, like I was saying, there may or may not be a reconciliation. However, with the Ten of Swords coming in here inverted, there will be some healing involved here. So that's going to actually complete this cycle of, excuse my language, but fuckery towards you. And it's looking more like, things will be coming to an end, one way or the other. And for the influences, let's see, excuse me, the hopes and fears, the reactions um, that you have towards the situation is the page of swords here. And this is letting me know that this is basically a learning lesson for you. And for some of you, you're just watching um, to see how this person is moving, and what they have to say, maybe kind of keeping tabs on them, um, to ensure that they aren't pulling the wool over your eyes in any way, and continuing to lie. For some of you, this was a huge learning lesson for you. The possible future, the most likely outcome is the Three of Swords, unfortunately. And this is talking about, very painful endings. So what I'm seeing here is that there may not be any reconciliation. However, the Three of Swords also speaks about healing as well. You pulling those swords out of your heart, especially with the inverted 10 swords coming in here. Um, and you recognizing, you know, um, this kind of false relationship here, this false friendship. And I'm also getting the Ace of Swords. And unfortunately, you've gotten some clarity. Well, fortunately, you have gotten clarity, I should say, because now there is no longer this feeling of doubt. However, we're getting the Eight of Swords. So it has basically, again, still lingering. This, sting is still lingering here. This is actually an energy that you're actually putting yourself into due to the emotional circumstances, um, because we are all in control of our thoughts and our emotions. So this is something that you could change, um, you know, right at this very moment. It just depends on how you are actually um, dealing with this, how you're digesting it. But know that, being stuck here in this position, you are capable of taking yourself out of, excuse me, this painful kind of like stagnant feeling. Thank you, Spirit. What I would like to say here is, with this ace coming up here, there's definitely change. There's going to be a definite breakthrough here, and a new beginning here for you guys with the 8 coming in here. Even though this may be yourself, kind of like self-sabotaging, there's going to be a lot of strength, and 8s also represent new beginnings, especially with the ace in front of it here and the 3 here. Even though it's painful, you're going to be successful. So there's going to be success in this ending of this cycle. And a new beginning that's successful, and also you're going to actually turn this around and become strong. Like you're going to regain your strength through this. And the underlining energy here is the Queen of Pentacles, which is telling me that, you know, you are going to continue um, to put forth your best foot forward no matter the case. You're still going to be very stable. You're still going to be a loving person, very generous person, a very smart individual, very grounded individual. However, you know, the past is going to be the past, and this is how you're able to be residual here, is that, you know, you're being the mature person here and, you know, walking away from what no longer serves you to go on, embark on this new journey of positivity. And that's another 8. So, you know, you're very ambitious here. Um, Also, let's see. You are using your intuition here. What I get here with this 3 of Cups here, um, you know, which is a wonderful thing, and that's something you want to actually pay attention to, is your intuition. And if you have any trouble kind of quieting yourself, you know, you already see the way things played out, and so you'll just automatically, you know which direction to continue to go here, um, because you're here, you know, being very hopeful in general and healing yourself regardless of what this other person is doing. Um, so let's go ahead and do some clarification. Let's see. I want to go ahead and get those out of the way. And yeah, so let's see what I want to see what this 7 of Wands is, what this no communication is all about here. What is the no communication due to? Why is this other individual staying quiet? Why are they not stepping up and taking their responsibility in this matter? Because I'm sure that's one of your biggest questions. So let's see what we can get on that. Okay, and what I'm getting is the Page of Coin. And yeah, so you know, it's looking like it's just taking them a while to actually, you know, put their ego down and come to you with some apology. So you're getting the Page of Coins here. So what I'm seeing here is in this situation, it's going to take them a while to come in and apologize and, you know, actually um, give you something substantial and something real, which is pretty evident with the way the rest of the spread is going here. And it's looking like you're better off without this individual if that's the way, they operate, because it's looking like you are a complete opposite. And we could be talking about Taurus, here. And also, we could be talking about, springtime. It may take them up until next spring, to actually, um, be able to have a civil conversation with you, and or at least, you take their part of responsibility in the situation, because as we all know, it takes two. So, whether you care or not, because I see you're doing very well here, it's just, would be nice. So, let's see what the inverted Six of Wands is here. And that's talking about, them not recognizing basically or acknowledging what they did. It's all about the ego. And we're getting the clarification of the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, so basically, they're stuck on themselves. That's what I'm getting here. Aces usually talk about like new beginnings, something, that you're very passionate about. However, with this ego coming in here, this is, just like, maybe, for some of you, this is like, maybe they're going to feel a little more motivated come springtime, to bring forth a new beginning, whether it just be an apology or accept their responsibilities. It's looking like there's some immature energy here. However, eventually, there will be a breakthrough, there will be a change. And let's see what this what the seven inverted Seven of Cups is here. And that's going to be, it's impacting you. There's no more confusion. You see things clearly. You're no longer, manifesting, anything with this person. And three cards came out here. And so, what's happening here is that basically, you're holding on to what you have. You're tired. You're just tired with the Nine of Wands coming in here. This was extremely burdensome to you. And, you know that, but you're staying, quiet. Like I said, you're the mature one, and this other energy is extremely immature. So with that being said, you're just holding on to what you have, and you're investing into yourself. You're not taking this person's BS anymore. It's looking like you're moving forward into a more peaceful place, and hopefully, um, this person will as well. I mean, it's looking like, you know, you're being more in the now. You're being more in the now with this four coming in. And also, you've been enlightened. Um, so yeah, I mean, things are going great on your side, and the only thing you can do is allow um, things to play out on their end, and wish them the best, because you really don't want to put any negative or bad energy out towards them, and or hold on to any baggage about the situation, which it doesn't look like you are, because I see you healing here. And as you heal, um you're able to liberate yourself and forgive. And it's looking like, when you started getting clarity and realizing, exactly what was going on here, the games that were being played here could be a possible third party situation for some. But I don't see there was no hardly any love here. So whatever the case may be here, whether it be love, family, business, whatever the case may be here, this all kind of went down the sometime in mid fall. So this happened just fairly recently. And I was gonna clarify, excuse me, the Knight of Cups here, where you are willing to offer your cup of love. Excuse me. And we're getting the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so basically, while you were trying to offer your cup of love, this other individual was putting on a mask. They were wearing a mask. They were being very deceitful, coming in and taking what serves them and leaving the rest behind. And to me, that's no type of relationship to have, no matter what it was. And you obviously caught on to that fairly quickly. And then we're getting the thing of the Queen of Swords here. So as you were offering your love, like I said, you weren't being stupid. The Queen of Swords is extremely intelligent. Um, and she does not put up with any BS. So basically, you cut this person out here, and you did it with dignity, and you worked your way around it to where you know you made it work for you without making a big fuss, but you were able to, put your point across. Like, you didn't walk away without saying anything. Um, but whatever conversation you did have, you were able to put your point across and let this person know that you knew exactly what they were doing, and that they were being cut off. And this all could have potentially happened, um started happening, in the early spring when problems started arising. And then late fall is when things really just like ceased. You put a cease to everything. Let's get some clarification on this Three of Swords, please. What is confirmation on this Three of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, please? You know, pretty much what came out is your possible future is, you know, to heal, you know, use what you learned and heal, and continue, you know, to take that blindfold off and move forward. So what I see here is the Five of Cups and the Two of Cups, which it's looking like yeah, there is a lot of regret. You may have held a lot of regret, but hey, you know, we all make bad decisions sometimes. And at some point, you know, you have to, you know, allow the past to be the past and realize that there are so many more blessings to come and that this was a blessing in disguise. So, um, with fives, you know, even though there's regret, there's going to be a lot of change happening here, and that's the truth. And then with the Two of Cups here, it's looking like, you know, when this person gets over, you know, their problem and, you know, puts their ego down, potentially sometime next spring, this coming spring, you guys may actually reconciliate, but there's no reconciliation prior to that. It's looking like it's going to go from spring possibly into summer with this Two of Cups coming in here, because this is showing that this relationship was very significant. It was one that was unbreakable. So eventually, you two, it's looking like for some of you, will come back together bigger, better, and stronger. And, you know, once there is an apology made, you know, and that person moves on, it's naturally going to, you know, bring you guys back together here because you guys are rooted deep. This is someone that you've known for a while. This is two people that care very genuinely about one another. I'm just curious as to why this all went down. And what I'm getting is that, you know, there was a three-party situation. And whenever there's three people involved in anything, there's always an issue. There's always going to most likely be an issue. So that's where the issue lies, was a three-party situation. And I believe that person is going to have a rude awakening with that Ace of Swords coming in. And seeing that you're moving on in a very positive direction here, loving life, loving yourself, being generous. And, you know, whether you guys have communication or not, the universe is going to somehow, through the grapevine and or show them, you know, in one way or another, that you're doing great, you're doing fine, and, you know, maybe, you know, it's looking like, you know, their conscious is going to hit them pretty hard in the next, you know, several months here. But the good news here is that, it's looking like you're willing to move on and let bygones be bygones. So once they're ready to come forth to you, and woman up, man up. You're willing to reconcile this relationship because it's very meaningful for both of you. So let's go ahead and I also want to pull some advice cards for you. What is the advice for either one of these parties? Obviously, the obvious advice for the other energy here is, to get over themselves. And your advice would just be continue on your healing journey. But let's see what the cards have to say. Step away from the chaos, and do things that are healthy for you. And that's just reiterating what you already are doing. And believe what you see. Yeah. Regardless of what this person does, um, actions speak louder than words. So, um, believe what you see, not what you hear. Basically, this person needs to live in reality instead of, this la la land of, excuse me, and or, trying to be some sort of narcissist, and um they need to pull their big girl panties up or grab their, their balls, and, make a wise decision here and do the right thing. So that's their advice. And that's what I have for you. I hope that that helped you in some way. And I wish you guys the very best. Of course, I'm sending all my positivity, love, and light your way. Um, and also to them, I'm rooting for both of you here. And it's great that you guys will eventually make amends because you don't really have too many really good, solid relationships. However, doesn't mean that, there aren't going to be major problems that cause trust issues or what have you. However, it can be rebuilt, and it's looking like that's going to happen for you and for them as well. So it's just going to take some time. So, continue doing you, allow them to go through their learning lesson, and once you guys come back together, it's looking like everything is going to be peachy, and hopefully you guys will have a better understanding about one another and or the situation, and it will bring your relationship to a point where it's much stronger and more stable. And again, we'll see what the next reading has for us. So far, I've been reaching so many people, so many different readings have come up. Very fortunate and extremely happy that I'm able to deliver these messages to you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening wherever you are, and take care.